Welcome to an all-new episode of Tell You Later.
Sincere thanks to all those who support us on Patreon. See the full list at the end of the show. And there's always room for more.
Mi nombre es Sara. Cuando yo no viajo, yo miro. Te lo digo después.
Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget.
Do not fail to hit the subscribe button.
And while you're at it, hit like.
Right now.
Hit it!
We haven't got a title song for this show, so we're singing this thing instead.
Okay.
It's really just a substitute. Nonetheless, the melody may stay in your head.
Oh, I hope so.
'Cause it's a tune.
It's a tune.
You'll love to croon.
You'll love to croon.
But there's one thing you should know. We have to confess we do not possess a title song for this show.
Ain't it peculiar?
Believe it or not, we haven't got a title song for this show.
Oops. Hey, welcome to another episode of
Tell You Later.
Tell You Later. And we will tell you later. But first, we'll tell you this now. We want to thank all our patrons who support us on patreon.com/tellyoulater. Thanks for making the show possible. If this is your first time visiting, please, if you like what you see, hit like and subscribe. We're really happy to have you here, are we not?
Are we not?
Are we not?
That's a trick question.
Oh, yeah, I'm Katie Leigh, and this is Will Ryan.
Yes, you're still
While he's thinking about it.
Right. You said so much. You guys are going so fast.
Well, you know what
I
they
can't follow
say.
all
This is the show where you learn so much about so little, and vice versa.
That's true.
That's
I'm working
true.
on the vice versa.
Are you?
Right, yes.
Well, you
Latin
look
is so
super
confusing.
nice today, can I just say? You
Oh,
look
thank
very
you.
clean and put
Well,
together. And
You know, there's a drought and a heat wave that's been going on in Southern California.
True.
So for a number of episodes, I was wearing a T-shirt and...
you decided to change.
yeah, I decided that's really
Why not?
probably not appropriate.
Let them see another side of
Another
you.
side of
Another shirt of
the
you.
Calvin Klein side.
Yes, I see. I see
Yes,
you
right.
got your Calvin Klein side on today. Very
Yes, courtesy of
nice.
Ross Dress for Less.
So, we were going to address some questions in this
Address?
episode. Address!
A dress.
A dress, yes. I need
That's a nice dress.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you very
welcome.
much. I could use some new dresses because summer, don't we all want new dresses?
Not me.
Except for, well, of course. But we're going to address
I mean,
some
casual
issues.
is casual, but that's going too far. Moo-moos.
You'll go for a moo-moo?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's right. You're friends with Milton Berle. Okay, I got it.
I was friends.
Yes,
He's no
you
longer
were.
with us. But,
Right.
But I almost did a Jack Benny there.
Oh.
But moo-moos is a very interesting word. And
It's Hawaiian.
I have a friend called Elwood.
Hawaiian. I'm sorry. Tell me about your friend. I'm so interested.
Elwood W. Delwood.
Oh, yes, Elwood W.
Yeah, I'm
Delwood.
Elwood W. Delwood, ELLWOOD, WDE, WLWOOD, and I can spell moo-moo, you know.
Oh, how?
MW.
I think it's M.
Goodbye.
I think it's just M-U.
I believe you're wrong.
Moo-moo, like Pupu. Nope, they have Pupu trays in Hawaii, too. They're like
Really?
appetizers.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
They like their used
Do they have
in
geckos
Hawaii,
on the
I
ceiling?
believe. Yes.
They have geckos on the
Now,
ceiling.
there's a song. There's
Geckos
a
on the
cowboy
ceiling
song. Have you written
And
it yet?
poo-poo on my plate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. We try to keep a high level
Geckos
here.
on the ceiling. Okay. All right. So I know that's not public domain. It's not copywritten or whatever.
Well, now it is.
What are the rules? Like
What are the rules?
What the things I can't
Generally
sing?
speaking, in the United States of America, if a work was published before, I think is it 1969 or 76? I can't remember now.
Can't sing it. You can sing it.
It was published before a certain year. It had a 28-year life. A copyright had
Shelf
a 28-year life with a 28-year extension if you filed for an extension. Then, around 1979 or so, they extended that to 75 years total.
Oh.
And now
I just meant, what do you call it?
What do you call what?
Like, is it a statute of limitations, or what is there a name for things you can't sing?
It's named for things
You can't sing without paying people or getting
Yes.
sued.
Well, you could call it.
Want a mint? Would you like a mint?
Now there's a homophonic
This is a
ambiguity there.
lifesaver.
If you say "got a mint,"
Okay.
I don't know if somebody
Are
said
these
"got a
the
minute."
kind- these aren't the
or
kind that,
Would you like to have a mint?
that sparkle in your mouth?
Really?
In the closet? I don't know if they are.
Oh, they
but-
glow in the dark.
I was trying to tell you that
I don't
this
know. Are they
girl,
radioactive? This curl?
the girl on
Oh,
the
okay.
airplane told me if you suck on these mints, you
Mm-hmm.
don't get nauseous on the airplane.
Now I don't know if they're allowed to, but they call these lifesavers.
I already did. Oh, you don't know if they're allowed to because they really won't save your life, so it could be false advertising.
It could be, yeah. But they're shaped like the things that are called lifesavers
They
on
are
boats.
shaped, they're mini lifesavers. You could save small insects with those.
Really?
Yeah, if any insect is drowning. Or perhaps a mouse, a tiny mouse.
A very tiny mouse.
A grasshopper.
Minuscule. Do you say minuscule or
Hey,
minuscule?
you played a grasshopper recently with me in a
Oh, that's right.
Abide app.
And I played a cockroach in An American Tale.
Did you?
Right.
So you've
that
got
was right
insects.
after I played a giant in Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Whoa,
So,
is that like mess
wow.
with your head? Or your voice?
Naturally. And also I played, it was funny because around that time I did the voice of Conan for Universal for something.
Really? Okay, all right, stop.
Conan the
Wait,
Barbarian, I should explain.
time out. Let's hear the cockroach.
Oh, yes, boss.
Very nice.
He's like a pocket calculator.
And what does Conan sound like?
My crumb, this deed shall not go unavenged. The sword of Conan will see to that. Something like that.
Well, I thought Conan was Schwarzenegger.
In one film, yeah.
Oh, but not in all of them.
No, he's a barbarian. He didn't have a
Wow, yay,
Deutschland
thank you
accent.
for sharing that with us.
So,
So hold
but
on.
at the same time, I was Ziggy and I was some other crazy thing.
What does Ziggy sound like?
Well, basically like me.
Like you?
Yeah, like I think I do. Mm-hmm. And that's Ziggy, America's
pitched
Lovable
up.
Loser from American Greetings. Tom Wilson. Mm-hmm. Tom Wilson, the cartoonist. And Tom Wilson Jr. now, the cartoonist. Not Tom Wilson, the actor, who was in that trilogy.
Okay, so Will, we got a letter.
The trilogy being Back to the Future.
Oh.
Back to the Future.
Oh, wasn't he Biff? Mm-hmm. Oh, he lives near here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I met him. He doesn't live
He's
that...
an artist, too.
Is he?
I believe so.
He lives, not in the South Bay area here.
I never met him, but I just put a mint in my mouth.
Uh-oh.
Should I crack it?
I don't know.
Wow.
Ooh, there's some ASMR. If you missed it, we did an episode of sounds. So please go back and check that out if you're into sounds of things, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we did that. So we're going to talk about some things that we've done and that we're going to do today.
You made a list of things
I did.
that we're supposed to cover.
List. Okay.
Well, wait.
List. Whoop, whoop. Oh, we've done that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
My real estate agent would not be a good
Okay. So
boat person
the very first thing
because
I
she's
want
always
to do.
listing.
Wait.
I don't really have one, but
Hold on. Okay. So, someone asked, you might as well address this right off the top, right off the bat before you go someplace else. Why have we decided in season 2 to, sorry, lost my train of thought there. Why have we in season 2 cut our shows a little bit shorter and sent people to Patreon?
you mean on
to support-
YouTube?
On
Actually,
YouTube.
the shows are longer than ever now.
Yes, our shows are
And-
longer than ever, but we're only putting a portion of them on YouTube for free.
Yes.
And on Anchor, I believe, too, is just that same portion that's on YouTube is for free on Anchor FM.
And
Explain.
Splain?
Splain.
I got some splaining to do?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. If you don't get that reference,
That's okay.
we'll tell you later.
We'll tell you later.
At the end of the show.
All right, but right now,
I'm going to write that down so we don't forget.
Let's explain that out. Okay, wait, while Will's taking notes, I'll just say that
Yes.
when we started out, we wanted this to be a
we decided to do a show. Yeah, a lot of people had suggested, especially our crew of one, who'd been suggesting it for a long time.
Some people said, go jump in a lake. Some said, go start a show.
Right. And, you weigh advice that you get.
Yeah, we figured that was a lot healthier.
Yeah, the lake's around
and
here.
a lot closer. Yeah,
Yeah, right,
okay.
right. You have to drive over to the lake.
Yeah, far away lake.
But anyway, we decided, well, my thinking was,
Yes.
seems like every kid in junior high is doing what they call a podcast or YouTube show or something like that. So it's kind of a crowded field. And then I thought, well, if everybody else can do it, we could do it too.
Chances are good.
And there's a pandemic going on, and we're all part of the same little pod
Right.
of people.
Not
So-
to be confused with podcast.
Not at all.
Different.
No.
Totally different.
So maybe we should do
sort of
that.
like whales.
Whales?
Whales go in pods.
Oh, I thought you meant the country.
Okay, so staying on task, staying focused. So yes,
Which is our specialty, by the way.
We decided
If
to
you
do
haven't
this
noticed.
show, but
Yes, but my thought was, well, let's do it for 6 months and see how it goes. Because as it turns out, it's kind of expensive to do these shows. And I mean, just the simplest show, you have to pay for this and pay for
and
that.
our crew of one works like 40 hours a week to put this on.
And when she
so
says like 40 hours a week,
it's very
anywhere
much
from
so.
39 to 47.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So he spends a lot of time putting it together, and we're hoping that by spending this much time doing our show that it does take a lot of time out of our day, that we'll have some remuneration and be able to pay our bills. Did I say that word right?
Remuneration?
Remuneration.
I don't know. We'll have to ask Superman or Superman.
If you know
Because
how to say that.
On the Superman radio show,
Mm-hmm.
the announcer, Jackson Beck, would say, Superman.
Super.
But the guy who did the commercials always said Superman.
Okay.
And most of the people in the stories said Superman.
And not being Superman or
Right.
very wealthy, this
And by-
is an endeavor we have attempted to make in order to, create some extra funds and pay the bills.
I just have to say, by remuneration or remuneration, I would go with the first one.
Remuneration?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Like
Well,
munitions.
I'll look it up while you explain.
By that, Katie meant money or
So we have three
financial
tiers.
return.
We have 3 tiers. We should just
Yes,
mention.
and which is why we're so grateful to everybody who's a patron on Patreon.
At this point in time, and things may change, we have a $3 a month tier where they get to hear the whole show and they get some bonus stuff. We have a tier 2. Well, the tier 1, we call them our oddity tier.
Yes, and you could read all about this on patreon.com/.
They're audios? Oh, sorry,
I just
audios.
said they could read all about it on patreon.com.
Yes, they can.
We don't have to go into that.
Right, but I'll just say, so it's as low as that. So please consider, check it out, and that's why we've decided to put some on YouTube for free, and the rest you
so
can
people
watch
know about it.
all kinds of things on Patreon, not just the rest of these shows, which will probably an extra 15, 20 minutes, who knows, 5 days, something like that. And you also get extra bonus material, some other extra shows for our 3rd tier patrons. Actually, they get to see a show called Welcome to Later with Ganilla and Glastonbury.
Yeah, warn me.
Sorry.
Glastonbury Tor Smythe.
Glastonbury Tor Smythe.
2 Y's.
But speaking of our 3rd tier Audissimos, I just want to say we have some Audissimos and some other patrons who have been supporting us. Will, did you know this? For 6 months now.
Oh, from the very beginning.
From the very
Yes.
beginning.
I think there are 3 or 4 people who were there
Yes,
at the
there are.
very, very, very beginning.
And so we want
And
to
still are.
let them know. We want to call them out because we appreciate them. We have Hunter Adkins, Snowman Vocals, right? We have Hannah
And the Whittemores.
and the rest of the Whittemores.
famous folk group.
We have Abby Kurtz
Because they're all folks. Abby Kurtz.
and Brittany McGarry.
Yes.
So they've been
So
supporting
thank
us.
you,
So
all of you.
not only are we saying thank you right here, watch your mail because we're going to be sending you a special thank you gift. To enjoy the full episode, please support us at patreon.com/tellyou-later. Thanks a lot.
And if you want to know any more, tell you later.
Tell You Later is a Patreon-driven entertainment show. So what are you waiting for? Come on over, join us at patreon.com/Tell You Later.
So, I'm just going to have to look elsewhere. Thanks for your help. What?
The bushes. Did you check the bushes?
Oh, and why would you go over here?
Anything's possible.
Think the wind blew it?